And then we will start easy with some shoulder rolls. So shoulder rolls to the back. Your feet are shoulder width apart. And we start with small rolls. So only the shoulders to start with. And then slowly we make the movement a bit bigger. So the hand is also involved. We think that we're going to shake off all the stress that we had today, that we have in our daily lives, whether it's laptops, whether it's annoying bosses, kitchens, anything else that you encounter.
Annoying hobbies.
Annoying what? Hobbies.
No.
Hobbies.
Men. My hobby.
Men are always annoying. I cannot say that to you. Okay, other way around, please. We start small again with small circles. The hands are not moving. So, and then slowly you make it bigger again. So your hands are going with you in this movement. And sorry, I just sometimes have to check. There she is. There's Anna. Anna. Where she is? There she is. Okay. And we are going to do some lateral arm raises. So starting right, raise your right arm to the ceiling and stretch your obliques and your lats on the back. Ciao, Anna. How are you?
Hi, sorry I'm late.
No worries. Glad you made it. So we stretch a bit with the right arm in the air, bending to the left side, keeping the other hand on the hip. We hold it here and then we switch. Left arm up. Try to reach for the ceiling. Make it as high as you can. And you're reaching over to the right side. So we're getting ready for our stretching and flexibility later on. Okay. Now, from here, we're going to do a little bit of combo. So we do some soft cardio. We move now right and left up as we just did before in a bit of a slower tempo. And we go a little bit faster. Okay. And then we do another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we just do some easy butt kicks. So just try to reach with your heels for your butt, okay? Let's do 10 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's Carolina. And then we did 10, okay? And then from here, we're going to do a hip flexor stretch. So starting on the right side, right knee comes up 90 degrees. We're going to open it slowly to the right, keeping your balance on the left leg, and only move the leg outward and closing it again. My toe is pointing the way, and then I open it up again slowly. Okay, you should feel a stretch here in your hip and groin area, both up as down. And then you close it again. Okay, we do this 2 more times on the right side, and then we move to the left side.
No.
Please be careful.
Va bene.
Last time. Okay, now we switch. Supporting on the right leg, we raise the left, and we open the hip with the left leg to the left. Ciao, Carolina. Cannot see you, but I know you're there. We do this 5 times on the left side as well. There she is. Okay. And remember to really point your toe toe is pointing, and I try to keep everything in 90 degrees. So keep the knee in a 90-degree angle. Okay, last time. Okay, now from here, we're going to do a quick hip flexor stretch. So get down onto the mat. This is a very good stretch also for any runners among you. I don't know if there's any, but still. So your right foot, knee goes 90 degrees. Left one is also 90 degrees, but leaning on the mat. You're going to place your left hand on your left hip. Your chest is open, shoulders are to the back. Your back is straight. You're going to raise your right arm to the ceiling. And now this is a very subtle movement. You're going to shift your hips, move them like you're moving them to the front. Can you see? So I'm how to say, twisting kind of my English is letting me down. So I'm twisting my bacino. What's that?
Bacino, sì.
Bacino, see, what's that in English? My hips, my...
No.
So this part, okay? This part, I'm trying to push it forward. So I'm shifting it up, okay? You should feel a stretch on the left side of your upper thigh, okay? So hold it here for another 10 seconds because we're holding it already for all the time that I'm trying to explain what bacino is in English. Okay, so then we're going to switch, do the same thing on the other side. So left arm is up. And if you're not feeling anything, which is possible, then you are going to shift yourself a bit forward. So you intensify the stretch. So you lean further forward into your left upper leg. Okay. Now, after this one, we're going to do some inchworms. So get up and get to one side of your mat. So we're going to walk ourselves out to a plank. Like this. Strong, steady, and then walk it back. Keep the legs straight. Let's do 10 of those if you can. If for some reason you don't feel like you want to have your head down, you can do crab walks instead. Okay, so you can just do these ones. Okay, so give you two options. Either way, you do 10. And let's say this is our third one. 4, 5, 6, and for Carolina and Anna, who are a little bit later, we are going to do a yoga-inspired strength workout. So I have no shoes on, as you can see, by exception, because it will be not necessary, but you can if you want to, so up to you. Okay, I did my 10. Now, of course, let's do something to the side. So let's do a lateral lunge stretch to the right first. And then Marina, you know we will have jumping jacks, so get ready. So really stretch your left groin inner thigh. Keep your shoulders open, your back is straight, okay? Then we go back to the center. We do the same thing to the other side. Okay, be careful. We go back to the center. Marina, here we go. 20 jumping jacks and 30 for you. Ready, steady. Here we go. If you don't want to jump, you can just do the soft version, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Marina, another 10. Oh, I'm losing my ear. Oh my God. Easy. Oh. Okay, there we are. Well done. So let's get started. So we will focus a bit longer on each movement. So as I said before, we have 60 seconds per movement. We have only 8 movements. We will try to do 2 sets, but let's see how far we get. First one on the mat, on your back, please. We're going to hold a, there's many names for it, but for me, I call it a half crunch hold. So it is going to be like this. You're going to hold your shoulders and half of your back off the mat. You're going to tuck your chin, okay? And you're going to raise your core like this. It's also preventing your interstitial whatever to be under pressure. So this is a good trick for diastasis recti, ab separation, to keep your core together, okay? Get ready. I'm going to take my timer. This is the pose. You try to hold for 60 seconds. If you cannot, don't worry. And you just give yourself a break and you get back to it whenever you are ready, okay? Ready, steady, here we go. So another trick that you might know is when it gets too intense, you can lower a little bit. It will be a bit easier. But it's the trick is to find where your comfy zone is. So maybe it is a bit here, usually not. Usually it's a bit lower. But we're halfway, ladies. You can also like go a bit up, go a bit down again. You can also completely relax for a second and then up, take back up. Don't forget to squeeze your core with your hands. Hold yourself tight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, well done. Okay, so next one, you stay in this pose. We're going to do a butterfly half side crunch. Wow. So we are going to push our feet, sole of our feet together like this. And make sure you have enough space for both arms. I can move my mat if I don't. And I'm going to basically a little bit similar to the previous exercise. And make sure that my shoulders and my head is off the mat, okay? My arms are extended, my palms are facing up. I'm going to first go to the right side, reach my palm or my hand goes a bit further than my knee if I can, at least my fingers. Then I go back to the center and do the same thing for the left side, okay? So there's no need to come up. You just move sideways. And you keep your chin tucked, whatever, like this, okay? It's touching your chest. So this is what we're going to do. Let's see if we can do this for 1 minute, okay? I told you, it's not because it's yoga, it's going to be easy. Ready? Here we go. Start. And take your time. Once you reach for the knee, you hold it at least for 2 seconds there. 1, 2. And then you go back to center. And you slowly go to the other side. And if it gets too intense in your neck, and you just bring it down for a second, you relax, you breathe, and you come up again, and you do the same thing, okay? Don't forget to keep pushing your soles against each other. And I promise you, tomorrow you will feel it. 15 seconds. 5, almost there, ladies. 2, 1, and relax. Woo. Okay. Now, next, let's see. We're going to hold a bridge pose, which is also nothing really new, but the focus that I want to put today, and I think I did it with Anna already on Sunday. Not sure, but you're going to lift your hips, obviously, like this, but you're going to hold your arms under your butt, okay? You're going to, can even like hold your hands, clasp your hands, and you're going to really make sure that you're bringing your chest a bit higher by trying to bring your shoulders further under your, like, bring your shoulders under your shoulders. What a lovely exercise. So, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Like this would be when I'm in a normal bridge position, okay? Watch my shoulders. I'm trying to bring them closer to each other. So I'm kind of retracting my shoulder blades to each other. So I'm feeling stronger in my chest, and I'm feeling actually also stronger in my core, okay? So this is what we're going to do and focus on whenever we're also, of course, focusing on the glute muscles, the core, but also the shoulders and the chest. Ready, steady, here we go. Okay. And of course, keep breathing. You can, just as before, tuck your chin. Okay. You can even do some pelvic floor exercises. I'm thinking of the tennis ball. I will not explain it further. I just say, think of the tennis ball and the pelvic floor. 15 seconds, ladies. You got this. Keep squeezing the glutes. 5, 4, 2, 1. Yes. Okay. Allora. Now we flip around. Okay. So flip around. And we are going to hold a locust pose. So we are going to basically do the opposite. So we are going to hold our, clasp our hands in this position. Our feet are going to stay on the mat, okay? But you're going to still squeeze your glutes. You're also going to squeeze your quads, so your upper legs on the front. You should be using those muscles. So it's not like your legs are relaxed, okay? You're not lifting your feet, but you're putting pressure on your muscle, okay? So your glutes and your upper legs. Then obviously you're going to lift yourself off the floor like this. So I'm with my shoulders off the floor. I'm just like, my boobs are still on the mat, that's fine. But I'm going to try, and if I can, you can also bring your boobs a little bit off the mat, but watch your back, please. If you pull too much and you're not used to this exercise, you're going to hurt yourself. So hold this if you can for 60 seconds. Here we go. If you cannot, just take a break. It's fine, okay? Rather do that than hurt yourself. The clue is that you, in this time frame, are really using the muscles for a certain amount of time, and that you keep breathing. And that you're really actively squeezing those muscles, thinking about those muscles. That's what makes them stronger. That's what makes you stronger. 30 seconds, halfway. 10. 5. And release. Okay. Now, to shake it out a little bit, let's do a cat-cow. So get onto your hands and your knees, please. And so there is 2 options for this one. So what we're going to do is cat. I'm rounding my back like this, okay? And I'm squeezing my core. I'm squeezing my pelvic floor, thinking of a tennis ball again if I want. And hollow back, okay? Relax. Optional to, if you go to the cat, to really push yourself higher. So your knees are coming off the mat, putting pressure on your wrists, but you will feel this is also putting more pressure on your core. So this is optional if you want to, okay? So we're going to interchange cat-cow for 60 seconds. Here we go. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders. And then squeeze, hold it for 2 and release. So everything is moving. My head, my neck is also moving when I go from cat to cow or camel, cow, what's it called? There's many names for it. And whenever I am rounding my back, I also tuck my chin. And I breathe in when I'm rounded, and I breathe out when I'm hollow. Five seconds. That's it. Okay, let's move up a bit and do something for the legs too. So let's do some lunge variations. So we start on the right side. We're going to bring our right foot to the front. Left foot is to the back. My heel of my left foot is lifted. And I'm going to then place my hands next to my left foot, okay? And I have 2 options for you. Either you hold it here, you'll just hold this position for 60 seconds, or you're going to interchange and stand up and basically change between the left and the, no, let's not do that. I changed my mind. We're going to stay in a position for 60 seconds. Okay. Get ready. And here we go. So for this one, really push your hands into the floor, okay? You can watch to the mat so you're not straining your neck. You can, if you want a bit of an intenser stretch, you can squeeze your glutes, especially on the left side, the stretched leg. Don't forget to breathe. And you can also tuck your chin. Fifteen seconds. Three, 2, 1. Relax. Okay, now switch to the other leg. So left leg goes in front. You ready? Here we go again. Okay, so start. I'm going to take this to just sneak peek how you ladies are doing. Looking good. And and if you can and want, you can really push your back up. So try to push your upper back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. Wow. Okay, now next we have another high lunge variation. So we are going to bring ourselves this time in the high lunge. So we start on the right side again. Right foot is forward, okay? Left one is to the back, and we're going to bring our arms to the ceiling, and we're going to just try and find that balance, stay in this position. But I'm looking to the ceiling, okay, and I keep my arms outstretched, and my fingers are spread like this, okay? Here we go. Ready, start. And really lean into your back leg, so without losing your balance. And if it feels easy, then try to reach a bit further with your arms towards the back. Try to go a bit lower. Ooh. But whatever you do, try to keep your balance. Easier said than done. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Release. Other leg. Okay. Left goes in front. Are you ready? Here we go.
Oh. Manaja.
Manaja. I learned that word. Manaja.
I lost my balance.
It's okay. You can get back into it.
Sorry, I have some issues with my left calf. I think I hurt it some time ago, so it's a bit painful. I'm just gonna avoid to put pressure on it, okay?
Yes, of course. 5 seconds. Okay. Now, let's move back to the mat, okay? I'm just going to take some water. We're going to do a side plank. You have options to start on the right side. Okay, so we're going to either you can just hold the plank position, or you bring down your knee, okay, and you hold a half plank position, or you start full and you halfway go down. That's an option as well. Just make sure that your elbow is straight under your shoulder, okay, and that your foot is in line with your hip and your elbow. Ready? Start. And try to look ahead, keep your neck relaxed. So you're not hurting or straining your neck. And I rather, if you feel that it's getting heavy, because doing a plank for 60 seconds is honestly quite hard, I rather have you go into a half plank, which I'm also going to do. In that case, then pay attention that your knee is in line with your hip and your elbow. Okay, 15 seconds. Oh my God. 10. Hold it. Squeeze your core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Okay, shake out the shoulder a little bit. Then we go to the other side.
This doesn't feel like yoga, Lynn.
There is different kinds of yoga.
Modern kind.
Tiny bit harder. I told you, don't be deceived by the term yoga. Anyway, so let's get ready for the left side, ladies. You ready? Here we go. Hey, so I'm going to start in a full plank and then go down to a half plank after 30 seconds. That's my own challenge. You can also raise your arm if you want, if that feels better. Halfway. And also try to keep your shoulders open, as in your chest should be open. You shouldn't be haunching forward.
3, 2, 1.
There's many things to think about. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Okay, let me see. So we did the whole sequence and it's already 6:40. So I think we're going to do some stretching, and you're lucky. I think we had some challenge, right? So let's do again what we had during our set as well. Let's do a cat-cow to just shake out all the pressure that we put on our abs and our back. So we go again into this position, and we're going to just 5 times this time round it and hollow it. Round it and hollow. Round, hollow. Round, number 4, round, hollow. Last one, round and hollow. Okay, from here, just for a second, sit on your butt. We're going to stretch your arms for a bit. So starting with the right side, take your elbow and gently pull it towards you. So you stretch out your shoulder and your upper arm from the plank that we just did. And then you can bring the same elbow behind your ears. And there, also gently pull your elbow towards the back. Okay, switch to the other arm. So same thing, first extend it, pulling the elbow towards you. And then behind your ear, or aiming to get behind your ear. From here, let's get back with our knees and our forehead onto the mat and lean into a child's pose. So lean into your hips and outstretch your arms. So again, your shoulders get a bit of a stretch, but you also should feel it in your hips and in your back. Okay, and from here, let's move into a half cobra, like this. And let's rotate the neck to the left. Switch to the right side. And then from here, flip around. Right leg goes in front of the left one. Pull your left knee towards you. Switch to the other side. And last one, outstretch your right leg, take your left leg, extend it and bend it over the right leg to the right side for your hamstring. You can hold it under the knee. You can also hold yourself with one hand if you need more stability. Okay, and switch to the other leg. And then release. And slowly come up, seated under the mat. And then I want to thank you and also encourage yourself to be proud